everyone, this is Vickerman, and welcome to the St. Patrick's Day stream. We are here playing a bit of Crusader Kings 2 because a new expansion has come out fairly recently here. So I thought I'd revisit this game that we've done so many times on the channel, but it's always a good time. So I thought a stream would be in order because today is St. Patrick's Day, and so it made me think of my first experiences with Crusader Kings, and those were always in Ireland, of course, because that is what we affectionately call Newbie Island. So that is what we're going to revisit today to celebrate this holiday, and essentially we are going to be playing here in Ireland. And let me check here, I do want to be somewhat historical because what I'm thinking is that I'm going to well, it'll be semi-historical. It's too bad you can't see de jure duchies here. Okay, so essentially we are going to be playing as a custom character, and we are going to make essentially St. Patrick himself. Obviously this is about 500 years after he lived, or so, 600 more like, but you get the idea. So I believe he was kind of active in this Northern Ireland area here in the Duchy of Ulster. So that is where we're going to start, and we're going to go to ruler designer. Irish is actually not quite accurate for Mr. St. Patrick. He was more of a Welshman actually when he came to Ireland. So let's see, what category would that be under? I suppose it would be West Germanic. Yes. No. That isn't Germanic. That is Celtic. So Welsh it is. This is going to make things a little bit more difficult for us because everyone is going to be Irish. So let's just play around here. That doesn't quite look right. I don't know that the guy had a beard in all the images. And you know, red hair would be somewhat appropriate, I suppose, although he is Welsh. Still, that'll be all right. So we've got name is not here. So our coat of arms obviously has to be kind of green. And I think there may be more than one. Yeah, there's a dark green and then there's a light green. And that's a pretty good little thing there. All right, we got plain, party, profess. I think we're gonna maybe stick with plain for the moment. I want to check these emblems. Actually, I kind of like that. Let's see. Do we have like a snake? That would be appropriate. We do indeed. Look at that. Can we get full on plaid? Ooh, all sorts of things. Almost. That looks kind of like a checkered flag. Oh, this is just adding more colors. So I think we're going to go back to what we had originally, which is going to be right there. I like that. All right, Mr. Patrick. And the dynasty, what would that be? Oh, okay, so this is his ethnicity, and then we can make him Irish culture. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot more sense. That will make it so that we don't have as much of a penalty with all our vassals. Patrick. I don't know, man. Patrick the Saint. Patrick O'Reilly. I don't think that's how they would spell it in this age, but that's okay. Our education is gonna be a mastermind theologian because obviously he's a freaking saint. Let's mess around with the traits here. Hey, Dokarina, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Hope you're, you may be watching, I don't know. If you are, give a shout out. In the chat, I do have it up. So drunkard, let's go with that. Celibate, probably not a great idea. This is roughly based on the guy. Because there are certain things you need to keep going here, because we generally don't start with any kids when I do this. Let's go with charitable. That has a snake on it, but I don't think that's the idea. There's a lot more of these now. I guess with the expansions. I haven't messed with the character creator in a while. So I think maybe we could go with the wounded. That generally is an okay thing to do. It might be more difficult now with the needing to have the physician. I'm gonna give him a little boost to some fertility, which ironically makes him older. Let's go some diplomacy. Martial. Learning. We can get that nice and high. Oh, he's 32 now. Let's see if we can grab another negative trait. Do. Slothful, that's okay. All right, so I think that's pretty good. We can, I suppose low intrigue is probably characteristic here. I don't want to die early, so let's give it a slight boost. Hopefully we have a decent spy master. All right, I don't even know if this is the best province to pick, but it'll be okay, right? Here's our nice little rules page, and I think I'm gonna leave most things the same here because we do want, let's have our devil worshippers, of course, and all sorts of fun things. Hang on. I don't have any modifications. Domhnall is no longer court chaplain. Alright, so we are an Irish Catholic Earl. Pretty standard stuff. Here we are, Patrick. Our heir is Domhnall. I suppose he's probably the guy who was the Earl before. But, you know, he didn't quite disappear like I would expect. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna need to fill out these positions. Let's make sure we have the best. I mean, obviously this guy, way better. Marshal, you're alright, and you're a powerful vassal, so I think I'm gonna compromise there. Ooh, you are a loyalist. That'll be quite valuable to have on the council. Spy Master, not any great options. We'll just go with you. And for Court Chaplain, horrendous options. Do we even have a bishop? Get out of there. No, we do. Laidgen. Why are you not an option for the chaplain? Usually they are. Weird. Maybe we need to let it go for like a day here and see what happens. Yeah, I really don't understand why he's not in there. You're my liege. I am your liege. Odd. Odd indeed. Alright, my ambition. Can we do a get married? Probably not. They probably got rid of that. And some of these are a bit more interesting. Like, see the realm prosper is to be at peace for 5 years. You gain stewardship and a boost to prosperity, which is a fairly new thing in the series, or the game. It feels like a series at this point, but it's not. We are going to maybe go with... Are we going to be at peace for a while? I think maybe groom and heir is probably a good thing to do. Let's search for a wife. It'd be nice to get one that gives us some degree of diplomatic claims, but if not, no big deal. Get claims in Wales. Probably not gonna find anybody in this area here. What about you? Do you have a daughter? No. No. I feel like most folks probably aren't at this point in the game when you first start. Which is fine. Let's go, yeah, high stewardship is probably a good way to go. This one, she seems really nice. She's a lot older. Oh wait, she's almost the same age as me. That seems like a match made in heaven, let me tell you. We are gonna take some prestige hit, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Oh, I have a strong claim on Tir Yogan. Aha! Very good. Certainly worth doing. Okay, what should our focus be for the time being? I mean, ultimately, we're probably going to get him onto theology. But for now, I think we're going to focus on war. Because I do want to conquer Ter Yogan when we get the opportunity. You have 1k troops almost exactly. I have 1.12k. That is not a great amount of odds, but with a little bit of luck, we'll probably be able to do it. Alright, so is there anyone who qualifies to be a court physician? Oh, you do, actually. I think we need a paranoid physician. That seems like maybe it would be a bad thing. Okay, so how much does this cost? We don't know how much the guy will cost. My guess is we will know when they find it. All right, we are going now. We're going to need that prestige. So let's get these guys going. Train. And probably we want to... Let's see. Do you have any packs? None. What about you? None. Alright, so if we start getting claims on this territory, we'll take them out one at a time. And that'll get us probably what we need for the Duchy of Ulster, right? Ulster. De jure. And to create it, you need more than 51%, right? So that would be 3/4, which would be 75%, and we'd be in good shape. So that's pretty... I feel like that shouldn't be too much of a trouble to do. He's a well-schooled and has a vast knowledge of medicinal mixtures. He's a eunuch and also a renowned physician. That seems alright. That's pretty good. We should probably designate a regent. Probably someone who will not try to kill us. So that'll be you. You're also content, so maybe you won't try to do anything fishy. Alright, so does that increase my levy? Having the marshal go? Yes, but they do need to replenish, so let's get moving here. So we should get a fertility boost from our, our focus, or our ambition. Let's do everything we can to help improve our relationship here with our wife. She's a beautiful Italian woman. Which, you know, we're not going to be propagating the Irish ethnicity here. Mostly because we're not one. But that's beside the point. Since we're technically Welsh. Alright, we've got Scarred. Which actually is pretty nice to get because you get a monthly prestige bonus. Doing a slight adjustment here. It's just a little bit more comfortable to sit like this. Alright, so one thing I should probably look into at some point is building a hospital. That should help even more if we run into diseases. Alright, and here's our new societies tab. We probably do want to join one. Probably not Lucifer's Own for this character. I feel like the Dominican Order would fit the idea. Obviously, the Dominicans were not... They were not active at the time of the historical St. Patrick, I believe. Alright, we're playing a bit of Crusader Kings here. Strong frontal assault towards your center flank. Use all means to reinforce and strengthen the center. Slowly withdraw the forces in the center. That seems to be the way to go. While your troops withdraw from the center flank, Conamail decides to push the center flank hard. Domhnall suggests that we surround the enemy center. Hold the side flanks to surround the enemy. That's what I was thinking. Gaining the upper hand as they are unable to break free. Decisive victory. Fantastic. Oh no, we've got an anti-pope. That's no good. Alright, so we've got this guy here. He is a skilled diplomat. Our own Chancellor is not too bad, but he doesn't really have any titles, so this guy's a bit of a contrarian, though. I suppose maybe we won't do that. Let's check the old laws. We are now in Agnatic, Cognatic, Gavelkind. Late feudal administration. Allows additional succession laws. Vassals who refuse liege interference in wars are seen as traitors. So is that like, what is tanistry? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do here is going to be, in order to revoke the council power, we do have to revoke everything else first. So that one we're going to have to do at some point. We need a few more loyalists in the council to do that. Nobody's quite in favor of any of this. So, yeah, we won't mess around there. Let's just keep things as they are.